Yes, that was that. Good morning, my friends. Today is another day. So, what's up today? I wonder what subject it is when we are due to this thing. We have to open up the suitcase for the issues to come. I think I have to mirror this. Let me find out. Oh, this is kind of... It's okay. It's okay. A lot of paperwork here. This is a tube. And you remember this? Yeah, this is the paperwork. We have to read all of it. So we open this, remove the ingredients, and this is a capsule where we have to take it on. This is a kind of a seal that we have to break out on, and we have to sprute press this so it can be liquid, and we have to I think it went downhill from where we are standing. So this is some kind of a tool that we have to take out of this, and before we put it in, we have to take some precautions. Okay, I think it is enough now. So now we do the swirling thing. It's just done in 4 or 5 minutes. And this is not a driving test. It's just a test of if you are positive or negative. So this is how it goes. And this is another box opener. I don't know. This kind of thing. We never mention what it is. So the thing is, well, we have to open up the bottle now. So today is another day, another beautiful day. So we we can do it on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we put it down. You see, I've done this thousands of times. So this is before we eat anything. We have to remove all the things. This is the test And now we are taking some seeds. This is some seeds which is needed when you are waking up. If you have some problems with your stomach, this will contain the fluids in your stomach. So according to this, if you take this, it's I don't know the name. It's not sesame. It's linen seed. Linen seed. And the water is tasting very good. We do this operation every day. The operation of before we eat, we take this. We have another glass. This is fenugreek. Fenugreek, I don't know. I haven't seen the plant. I have tried to grow it, and it's very willing to. Just after 3 days, it will come up with some seed, some sprouts, and this is also it's a very hard seed. You will crack your teeth if you bite on it. So this is a little bit sharp taste, but I think it's the seed is very good regarding everything. This is the doctor talking. We have to add more water because of this. It's left there. So when you take this, you have to take a lot of water because it will bind every fluid in your body. So it's the thing you are going to shit out is getting very, very hard. But that is not the point. It's just to contain or catch the fluid so that your intestines get normalized. I try not to chew because it's it's kind of hard. I think I broke my teeth the other day. It's very easy to chew. When it's not wet, it's so hard that you can crack your skull. But when it's wet overnight, it becomes very, very nice. I have it even in my dough of bread. That's it, my friends. That's how I do it. And this is going to continue. The test is up and about it's about 15 minutes I have to wait for the test. So to do the right thing, we have to test ourselves. I think it's a good wisdom. It's a good it's kind of an important thing to do, because when we go through life, we carry with us a lot of garbage. And why I did the test now is because I felt a little bit sick, and not so good. And that's kind of important thing to do when you feel sick. I feel always afraid when it's something with my teeth. As I mentioned, it's cracked. Yeah, it's cracked, and if I feel sick someday, I'm very. I don't want to be tested and find out the real issue here, but it is very important. And today is Judgment today. Shabbat is of taking a leap of faith. But the judgment comes on Sunday. The Christians are talking all about the judgment day. And you have to test yourself every so often. Go through different schedules of tests. Some tests you can do yourself, some you can't do alone. You have to be tested by some professional that have the equipment, have the knowledge, have the praxis, and they have the instruments in order to get you tested. And many people are afraid of doctors and dentists and so on, because it can prove that it's something wrong with me. And I know people here in Norway very much, because there are heart disease, there are many, especially cancer. Cancer is it's all over. The cancer, the sickness, the cancer disease is very we are afraid. My friend, I am a friend that is very afraid of a hospital. I don't know why exactly. He didn't tell me, or haven't told me, but he can be, as I regard it, he's very often into hospitals, and he very much dislike it. That's at least what he says. He said that he's afraid, and from a not that perspective, but from a personal and general perspective, I think people are afraid to put themselves in a hospital because it can be exposed what you don't like to hear. The true fact. When we are debating, as I was talking about earlier on Shabbat, on Friday, disputes and arguments, disputes and contradictory, but there, in the hospital, by the doctor, and the instrument that I have taken here, this is exact. This is told that it's not exact, but I do it because I felt not good, so I have to be brave in order to get me tested. That's very important. I have to drink water because, you see, the seats are now and you can do so much. You can take vitamins, you can do the right thing. And here in the 80s, we saw a lot of people jogging, running along the way. And I didn't really believe that That is the thing to do, because you can do so much. But if you walk, you can be at your own heartbeat. You can listen to your body. But if you are running, you don't really listen. You are not able. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't state that as a very factual, but I think you're overdoing it. I think you exercise your body to the extent that body is worn out. I am a lazy, relaxed guy, and I feel a lot of things in my body. People think that I am a hypochondria. And they said about my father that, are you hypochondria? Are you sensing things that, because he didn't have all this, let me show you. He didn't have all the tablets. And he had shelves full of tablets in his cupboard. It was a lot of tablets he was keeping, because he thought that if I went on some I was a little bit depressive and went on something called Seroxat back in the 90s. Before I moved to Sandefjord in 1994, I think. In the beginning, I was advised by my shrink that maybe you can take Seroxat. It's proven to be okay, but you can be a little bit numb in your feelings, but that maybe is a good compensation for the depression you have. So he advised me, and in the half year I went on that. It's during that time my father asked, are you a little bit depressed? Yeah, I told him about it, and he said maybe maybe I also need something like that. So he went to his doctor straight away, and got this Seroxat, and he tried for some few hours, I don't know, a few days, and he said, this is not for me. So he tried so much, and he was kind of a medicine addict. I don't know, but he seemed to be very, very preoccupied with all the senses in the body. And so am I. But I don't, I think that how you think about your body like that is something you can also forget. When you are, I have this tinnitus, which is making a lot of noise, especially when I'm tired. I do this, I have this noise, and when I'm tired, I get it even more intense. So it's this sound in my ear, in my head, is all the time. So it's something I learned to not listen to. It's something you can avoid being tormented by. Some people are even ending in crazy because it's tormenting. It's a torment. People that are tormenting others, they know exactly what this one single sound is. So when I want to get away from it, I try to have a good night's sleep, if that is possible, if I don't wake up, and have a good day, be preoccupied with doing videos, and all these kind of things that is good in life, that you have a quality of life, that you have good people to talk with, and that's what it takes. So I learned to not listen to this kind of sound, and it have helped me a lot of maybe other things too, to not focus on only one thing. So, but every so often we have to go to the doctor, to go to the expertise, just to get it checked. When there is a fault in electricity here, in a computer or whatever the fault is, you need an expert. You need a judgment on what the thing is. I have this card. Long time ago I ordered some card, diagnostic card it was called. It was this digitized numbering, which when you put it in the computer, you will you start it up, and when it had a fault, it will show by a code of number and letters where the problem is. So that is a kind of an instrument which the experts were using. So now I did this test, and you have to see if it's positive or negative. It's good when it's negative. It's bad when it's positive. But this, I have this here, which is shown to be okay. It's only one stroke here, one mark Knopfler. So this is okay. I've been tested and tested. It's positive. I mean, it's negative, and that's very positive. But we have to be serious about it. We can't joke around, and when we think that it's not something, we have to undergo some examinations. That's why. Let me see. That's why people are afraid. They are undergoing some examinations that will qualify you, either positive or negative, either to succeed or not to succeed. The test is about what specifics you know about, and it's just droplets or points, specifics, some specifics that you should have catched during the time you have been, for example, at school and maybe at work, and you pick up all these details which they examine you about. So when you do the test, you have to do it yourself. It's on you. It's a test on you. Maybe the test is exposing who made the test. Yes, and that is very interesting topic. But that topic aside, we can't when we are undergoing tests, some are retaliating very much on that, because they don't like to undergo the test. I'm defending myself, and who are you to test me? Who are you to ask me such questions? Who are you to make that point? And undergo, let me undergo, take the test yourself. So that is kind of a defense mechanism, that you didn't know in advance that you should go undergo a test, but you have to be prepared all the time. That's something very obvious, that every time even when you are together with different kind of people that is maybe a little bit hard to be around with. It's kind of a test that you you have to prove something that for yourself. You have to put yourself to the test, and I did that here with these instruments of this sickness that is going around, and I have to be willing. I have to be open. I have to be. I can't be judgmental on that. That is the judging on me. So sometimes we are not the one that are judging. We can judge ourselves. We can have some sensitivity regarding ourselves and feel something is not right, something is wrong, and we should go to the doctor. We should, if we have some self-tests here, we take it because we want to keep healthy and also maybe not to infect others. And that is very important that we, when we are sick, that we isolate ourselves. In old times it was not like that. They had different ideas, and I believe in that too. The thing that was mostly prevented was that everybody was infected. Nowadays you have to be a little bit more aware because different issues, I can't answer those. But any which way, it's very good to take this self-test sometimes, and sometimes you feel the need of being tested. It's highly needed because it's like cleaning yourself. Sometimes I don't go to the same procedure with washing myself, so I feel a little bit dirty, I feel a little bit unpleasant, and after a while I really have the need of this cleaning. We need to clean ourselves. That is, if I don't clean myself and go around with people, they will immediately recognize that someone here has this odor that came from maybe a farmer of pigs. I don't know, but it's highly needed sometimes that we are undergoing soap, undergoing medicine, undergoing some different examinations, because it's for example, the exam, the test is to test if you are fit to fight, if you are fit to work here. So you have to do some tests and show that you can have some skills. Skill of bravery. The most important here is bravery. And as I was talking earlier on, the bravery to admit that something is wrong, and the belief that if you do that, it will be good. So, my friends, it's a good topic to talk about, and this was deemed negative. So thank you, and God bless you. He will put you to tests, and that's wanted. That's good for you. That's not bad. Blessed day, my friends. Bye.